All right, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about
Scandal!
All right. Y'all know this episode was crazy.
This
episode was crazy. So we're going to start out talking about Olivia and her nice swing coat with that white lapel. Yeah. That joint was nice. So, but she went and told the gladiators with Jake and Huck finally what was going on. And she introduced them to their new client, which is Mama Pope. Okay. And come to find out, we find out later in the end that Mama Pope is actually Omar.
Don Omar.
Okay. Yeah, because you saw that here. Mama Pope was looking rough.
She went,
Mama Pope was looking rough. Yeah, she was like, I want to see my daughter. Yeah. But, yeah, so she introduced the gladiators to their new client, which is her mother, explained to them everything that was going down. Mm-hmm. And you saw how Abby was like, definitely, and what Harris said. Harris said, talking about no doubt. He's so dramatic.
But did y'all hear when she was like, you know, everybody else on the plane, and what's her name? Quinn was like, they dead.
Yeah, Quinn, man.
But you know what? Right now they still think that her mother died, and Quinn was like, they dead.
Yeah, she's very inconsiderate, and she's just not in touch with who the hell she's supposed to be, which is a gladiator.
Which is thankful.
Let me tell you something. And then I will say this, even though, you know, we told y'all last week how we don't like thirsty shorties and that Olivia was a thirsty shorty. Actually, Olivia was a thirsty shorty for 2 episodes, which is too much in my opinion. You understand?
She didn't have a lot of room to be a thirsty shorty this episode.
But she was thirsty in the beginning when she left. That Fitz phone was ringing.
She can't help it.
She can't help it. She just like Jocelyn Hernandez. Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez. Love it. Hip hop, Atlanta. But she, you know, when she came back into that room, she came running. It's like she's so thirsty. She came running to get that phone.
She thought she was going to miss the call, Jasmine.
That was her only thirsty shorty moment. But I ain't tripped too much because at least it was only one. Yeah. Speaking of thirsty shorties, though, Quinn.
The real thirsty shorty on the block.
She the real thirsty shorty.
Fresh meat on the block.
Fresh meat. And what did I tell y'all last week? She was about to get used. Okay, and thrown out like the trash she is. Yeah. And what they do, what Charlie do? Charlie get her up, got up in her head.
Stupid,
because y'all saw how Quinn was thirsty. Once again, this is another thing she thirsty for, a pat on the back. Mm-hmm. Quinn thirsty for a pat on the back.
She went to Huck and she said, didn't I say that?
She was like, all right, give credit. She told me, give credit where it's due. First of all, you a gladiator. You a part of a team. This ain't about anybody being put up on no pedestal. And that's her problem. She a thirsty shorty, thirsty for that credit, thirsty for that pat on the back. And you saw how Huck just gave her that look like, okay, first of all, speaking of Huck needs some sleep, y'all.
Huck is so bad. And that's real. It's not like they put makeup on him. My dude is like...
Huck need to get... What's his name? Guillermo Diaz. He needs to... Guillermo needs to get some sleep. Get some sleep. But the bottom line is Quinn is out of pocket. And you saw what Huck did. I mean, Charlie did. He knew what it was. He knew she liked Huck. Yeah. And she mad because Huck wasn't giving her the play she wanted. She also mad because Huck wasn't applauding her antics. Like Huck didn't want her to be like, yeah, she looking for the applause, like she like Lady Gaga or something like that.
That's Quinn's new name.
Yeah, we're gonna start calling her Stupid Gaga. Okay. The thing is, and Charlie, all he did was play on that.
Yep.
He saw her hiding in the bushes.
Kissing her all in her mouth.
But I'm not gonna lie to you though. I thought it was real cute when he was like, you know, I like a stalker. I like to be stalked. He was like, but it's cold out here. I like a stalker myself. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, that was cute. And then he snatched her up. Did y'all see how Charlie...
He was like, boom.
Did y'all see how Charlie snatched her up, put her on that wall, child?
I think that was a cement wall.
That's a man.
I would have been like, excuse me.
Not me. I'd have been like... I thought that was cute though, but it's not. If it would have been cute if it was real,
legit, but it's not.
I mean, but we knew he was getting at her. We knew what was up. You feel me?
She's a dumb
Quinn and her dumb ass up here full. And this is why all you people who like Quinn, okay, the reason why I say she need to go away, the reason why I say she's not a gladiator, because if she was a gladiator, she would not be up here frolicking with Charlie. She would have been told
frolicking
Huck
at the gun range.
Okay, she would have been told Huck, yo, this dude is around. This dude is talking to me.
He's pursuing her.
When she was,
why would the enemy assassin be pursuing you?
When she was at Pope and Associates and he called on that phone and she all smiling to about, hi, I told you I could. What? if she's not telling Pope and Associates that this man is calling me and talking to me on the phone, because she's not a gladiator, like I told y'all. And for all you people who talking about she is a gladiator,
nope.
Listen, we like y'all, our subscribers. We love the dialogue and the back and forth and the disagreements, because it's great, because it gives for good dialogue. But you want to know why Quinn ain't a gladiator? Because Charlie says she ain't a gladiator.
She just got.
What Charlie said to her: "Welcome to B613. Welcome to Wonderland."
He said, "You now belong to."
Welcome to Wonderland. She was not a gladiator. If she was a gladiator, she would have never been able to get snatched up by B613. It was obvious.
It wasn't no new dude. It was Charlie.
You can't peep the setup, stupid.
And she believed him. He talking about, oh no, now I'm a PI. Really, Quinn?
Done with Quinn. Done with Quinn. Done with Quinn. And who was she calling?
Huck.
It was no, mind you, when she was
call her.
I thought she left her purse in there. I was like, that's checking out her purse while we watching.
Like, she had the swing around purse.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. So, because I really was looking at her crazy, but she didn't leave her purse. Come to find out,
But then she's stupid. You're gonna inject some other human being with something you don't for sure know what it is.
You don't know what it is
because Charlie said, "Oh, it's gonna put him to sleep." She was.
Why was she trusting of this man? Because she's not a gladiator. And Huck was right for pulling back and not showing her stuff. And her daddy was
right for disowning her. Because she's stupid.
She's dumb.
That's just dumb.
And guess what? Now but she's right where she needs to be. She's supposed to be somebody's puppet. She's not supposed to be able to think on her own. Because she's too stupid. Damn. So she belongs to B613. She should belong to B613. Have fun at Wonderland, half a whore. Don't come back.
And she's so stupid. Like, what?
I really hope.
And she killed the man who was the only eyewitness that they were trying to get in contact with.
But did she not realize? Like, she's an idiot. So thumbs down on Quinn. 2 thumbs down on Quinn. I bet not hear nobody talking about, Quinn. To hell with Quinn. To hell with Quinn. I told y'all she need to go. But I'm so glad. Bye, Quinn. Have fun in Wonderland. Have fun in Wonderland, Quinn. We ain't got time for Quinn. All right.
But my thing is, are they gonna separate her from them, or is she just gonna be walking around in Pope and Associates like she like?
I really hope that she's not gonna just be up in there fronting. But if Huck is on his game like he's supposed to be, he's gonna peep that ish. But I'm gonna tell you something. She's too stupid. I don't think she's even gonna be able to keep it from Huck. Yeah. Okay. She is trash. Anyway, on to the next trash. Fitz daddy.
Fitzgerald II.
Listen, he's a hater.
That Jane, I was like,
if you check out our video discussion on haters, if you check out our video discussion on haters, Fitz daddy fits that. He was born a hater, okay? And that's what's so sad for Fitz, that his father is a hater. If your father is a hater, he's going to do nothing but hate on you. If your father was born a hater.
I didn't beat on him. My daddy beat on me, so I'm a good father.
He's trash. I mean, because the whole thing that he was saying to him about, you should have joined the Navy and da-da-da. And Fitz was saying.
He said you joined the Navy just to run away from your daddy.
Yeah, the thing is, the fact that he was listing his accomplishments, like he aced his the flight schooling or whatever the case may be. Of course, they wanted him to be Black Ops. You would think he'd be proud of that. Yeah. You think he'd be like, dang, my son really established something on his own. But what it is he's hating on him because he's jealous. And he's disgusting.
Yeah, he said, you're not as smart, not as quick or whatever. He said, you're just my son. And basically, he said, I brought you in this where I take you out.
He said, I own you and all this other crap. He's disgusting. He is. And I'm going to tell you, I know you said he dead, but I'm going to tell you what they should have did, what Fitz should have did. He should have got tied up with Papa Pope way back when. And he should have got that nigga handed. I'm working on that. He should have handled that dude.
You saw the crazy look, huh?
Right?
He should have got that nigga handed.
Hey, I would have had Papa Pope go see homie. I would have joined B613 just to get that homie seen for talking to him crazy like that. And it's crazy because Fitz don't know really how much of a hater this dude is.
That dude, what he did, man.
Let's talk about Mellie. All right? And I'm going to state this right now.
Yo, let's take a moment of silence for Mellie's innocence.
Yo, let me tell you something. From this day forward, nobody better not say nothing negative about Mellie up on my page.
Nah, that joint was really messed. It was really messed up.
And you know what though?
And then the next morning he talking about things got a little out of hand.
No, first let's just say I think I said this is about probably like 2-3 reviews before that. I said I had a newfound respect for Mellie. Then I said, nah, I take that back. I think I said I was Team Mellie. Then I said, nah, I take that back. I'm not Team Mellie, right? I'm Team Mellie, yo.
All the respect in the world goes out to Mellie because the things that she had to endure for that dude.
And the thing is, if you ever get raped, you should say something, you know. But the situation that she was in, because understand why she didn't say anything. It's because she was following Cyrus's directions. Mm-hmm. He said, your charity case is your husband. And it sounds crass, but I understand what he's saying because she's his wife. It's just like in Adam and Eve. You know, Eve came from Adam's rib. That's his right hand. You understand what I'm saying? When he's feeling some type of way, the wife, the woman, is there to comfort and remind that king of who he is. You feel me? And vice versa. When that woman is feeling some type of way, that man is supposed to remind that queen of who she is. And I think, like, in general, society looks down on women. And it's like women who support their husband and who will try to uplift them and hold them up. They look at women like that, like, oh, like she's weak or something. That's not weak. She's playing her part. She's doing what she's supposed to do. And the only women who think that that's a negative are thirsty shorties who's on the sidelines trying to sleep with a husband, like Olivia Pope. Okay? And the bottom line is, you know, she did what she was supposed to do. She's the only one doing the right thing. If you look back, look how innocent she was then. Yeah. How much she loved Fitz.
Yeah.
And how much he loved her. You feel me? I'm sure she did some things along the line that was, you know, trashy or wrong, and they're probably going to show it. But that right there, the reason why she didn't say anything, because she knew it was going to tear him apart. Mm-hmm. It's one more thing.
And it would be all for naught. And
it would not be the governor. He would not have become governor. He would not have become president. And for her husband, she put what she just went through, her feelings to the side for that man, because that would be one more thing that his father took from him. That creep bum bastard, Fitzgerald Grant the second.
And he may have taken his first child from him too.
Now that's another thing. Now Fitz and Mellie, they got it going. They had a, you know,
they smashed
that morning. Okay, but later on that night, this fool, that creep bum bastard, was all up raping her. Okay, and first of all, I'm like, and Fitz, what the hell you doing? Sleep upstairs and your wife ain't next to you. Yeah. How you not looking for your wife before you tuck yourself in?
Yeah.
All right. But how could he be a proper husband? Look at who his father was.
True.
How would he know how to be a proper husband? And you heard the father say, you know, Fitz, he was mad. He's always been mad at me because I cheated on his mother. And it's crazy because Fitz is mad about that, but yet he did the same thing to Mellie. You feel me? And when Mellie stood there in that Oval Office and she was walking around on that White House carpet, that rug. First of all, Mellie cracked me up because did y'all see that little jog she did when she was like,
yo, that was a very nice dress that Mellie had.
Mellie was looking really nice this episode. This episode, Mellie was looking.
Yeah. And when she had a little pull up with the purple dress,
her outfit, if the clothes fit her shape nicely. She looked really nice. I mean, I really, let's talk about Olivia's hair. Olivia's hair was looking nice. You know, that flip up little thing she be doing be looking cute. But this is the second episode that I saw a little bit of Olivia's hair flyaways. And I'm like, y'all could correct it either on set
and just take
or in editing. They could do something about that. Got Carrie up here looking crazy. Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to Mellie. Because we want to really talk about poor Mellie. Damn it.
Mellie been through some stuff.
Mellie is a true live rider. She is a wife. Okay?
That's what he said. The father, with his jerk self, he said, you know what? You're an asset. She said, I'm his wife.
Hello? Yo.
He had to go. He had to die.
Thank God he did. But let me tell you something. I feel Papa Pope should go drag his remains up and do some more damage. That's the type of dude you need on top of that hater. You gotta sick somebody like Papa Pope on him. You can't do it yourself. You have to go get some ruthless, I don't give a F type dude like Papa Pope, who ain't no joke. The hell? Man, but his father, I mean, I felt for Mellie, man. Because, mind you, remember, before that happened, when she was talking to Cyrus, and she was like, well, what do I do? I mean, and he was like, listen, because she was like, I'm a partner at a law firm. And that's another thing. Mellie ain't got to prove herself. Everybody's always talking about, and she just up under Fitz. She want a political career, but Fitz ain't about to give her no career. First of all, don't no woman, she don't have to wait for him to give her nothing. And let's be clear here. If she was a partner in a law firm, she ain't got to prove her worth about anything. All right, she was a wife and she had a career for herself. But even if she didn't have a career, even if her main focus in life was being this man's wife, what the hell is wrong with that? I get tired of these chicks out here. See, there's all you chicks out there who ain't married. You chicks out there still single, still using your maiden name, got an issue with a woman who's happy to be a wife. And that's it. Go sit down. Go sit down somewhere. Sit down. Okay? Hating on a wife. Hating on a woman that enjoys being a wife. And if that's all she wanted to do, so what? Hater. Y'all haters too. All right? But daggone Mellie was a partner in a law firm. It's not like as if she didn't have something for herself. And if her career changed to being uplifting my husband, he didn't do this by himself. So let's all get this correct. No man can achieve greatness like that without a queen by his side. To help him, to rub his back when he feeling down, to hold him and coddle him when they tell him he ain't shit. When the niggas, when they say outside he ain't shit, he needs her. He needs that queen to be like, hey, to be like, don't even worry about it. Or that queen to be like, y'all better shut your mouths. Don't you dare. That's how I was with my husband. I wish somebody would try to tear my dude down. I was front and center. You know what I'm saying? Without emasculating. You understand? But my husband knew what it was with me. Pitbull in the skirt. It is what it is. But the thing is, all respect for Mellie. Mellie is yo. And that's why I really feel for her with what she went through. If Olivia knew all of that, she would be like, dang. You feel me? But that's what happens with you side broads. Y'all don't know nothing about what's going on. And then some people feel like, oh, well, Mellie, she let Olivia sleep with her husband. What you talking about? When they had the interview, first of all, no, back up. When they was sitting there talking in the Oval Office, and she was like, yo.
And the chick, Carla, started attacking him. So, well, like, well,
no, before that, when she was saying to him, show up for me.
Yeah.
When
that was a really good scene.
That was a bomb scene. I thought that scene, and I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like Mellie deserves something, man. They better not give Kerry Washington nothing. I'm telling you, this year, I mean, I guess she would get supporting actress, but this year, I feel like, well, next year at the Emmys, Mellie deserves something, man. Because I felt her when she was like, show up for me, Fitz. Like, what the hell?
Because he always be hitting her with that, okay, let's not pretend like this is something that it's not. Damn.
But obviously, the thing is for her, it is what it is. It is what it used to be. This chick has been sacrificing herself for him. You understand? And at some point, she should have took a step back. But the thing is, she loved that man. And this piece of trash didn't appreciate it. You understand? But the thing is, even in real world, we watching this show, and you got people who will look at that and say, well, she's stupid. Yeah. For loving him. He appreciated what, and she deserved what she get. Really? This wife who did what she was supposed to do in the eyes of God and the daggone in the United States of America, as far as come on, really? Okay, get out my face. Even if she was never raped, I still feel the same way, because I'd be damned if my husband did some crap like that to me and somebody tell me it's my fault. First of all, anybody that ever said it was my fault, they gonna be seeing me. Okay? Straight up.
But when the what's that chick, the reporter Carla, whatever, when she was like, she asked her something, and Mellie was like, our hometown of California, whatever. And like, California, but I thought you was from North Carolina. You consider that to be your hometown? She was like, I consider wherever Fitz is my home.
Yeah, and the thing is, Mellie has to put on this,
that was insight.
But she has to put on this Stepford Wives, type image. That's their dynamic. It works, I guess, as far as the American people is concerned. But the thing is, my biggest problem is that people look down on women who feel their home is with their husband. Your home should be with your husband.
Home is where the heart is.
Chicks, wake up. That's why there's so many of you single broads out there confused because don't nobody want to marry you. Get me sick. Like I said, check out that Jim Jones effect, okay? Anyway.
When Cyrus was talking to Mellie, though, he said something about his wife. What? What?
Did y'all hear that? When they the
flashback?
The flashback.
When Mellie had that beard, and Cyrus
y'all
had a beard.
Mellie's tan.
Her little short bob.
I guess because they was in California. She looked cute. But Cyrus had his beard, and he definitely said, "My wife."
Now, did James break up his family?
Y'all better watch out for them down low brothers, man. Watch out for them down low dudes. Y'all chicks be getting caught out there with these down low dudes. Because I would have a serious problem if I divorced my husband, and the next thing you know, he's with a man. Talking about crashing a wedding. First of all, I would bring up charges against this man. Yeah. I would take him to court for fraud. Then, okay, you won't get away with that. Not with me.
Y'all see her move though?
Gots to, bruh. But yeah, so that was crazy. And let's talk about the VP. Did y'all see how she
Speaking of down low brothers.
Y'all saw how she shut down Mellie when Mellie was like, "Yeah, I heard that such and such was getting a little handsy with
with one of her."
And she was like, "Whatever she said, that was a lie. It's not true."
My husband keeps his hands to himself.
And then she skedaddled off
in her Beyonce voice. My husband keeps his hands to himself.
She definitely did put on her Beyonce voice. and Mellie was like. Mellie kind of was like, all right. But I think Mellie started to think even then because it was like, why did she snap so fast?
Really
she
fast.
was so quick to snap about it. But what we found out later.
He's batting for the other team.
Yeah, her VP's hubby is hubby gay boy. He like.
Botsy boy.
Okay? He like them pansies like James.
Yeah, so when they were at.
James gets me sick though.
Yeah, whatever, the dinner or whatever they was at. Her and Cyrus, they got this girl Amber to go and try to get something out of the dude.
Trying to do the setup, trying to get him to.
But he was looking at her like,
because they like, okay, if he cheats, maybe he's gonna, we get a young girl in front of him, he gonna be whatever. And we're thinking that. Remember last episode, we're thinking that he was liking Mellie.
Yeah.
What it was he was admiring her shadow. He was admiring her hair.
Stop. He was like, girl, you are fabulous.
That's exactly what it was. He was like,
girl, you is doing it.
Okay. He was like, your hair is giving me everything. Everything. Yeah.
Life.
Yeah.
Life everlasting.
You're doing it for the kids. That's what he was feeling when he was looking at Mellie. It wasn't that he wanted her, come to find out. What he wanted is a little bit of James. My thing is, do you think Cyrus is going to set James up, like push James to...
He would be a bum if he did that.
You think Cyrus
He probably will.
Do you think Cyrus would use James to get at the VP?
He's evil, but he probably would.
I think he would because Cyrus is back on his boss bean tip. I think he definitely would use James, especially because the hubby gay boy, VP's hubby.
Yeah, he was all like,
but let's talk about the fact that James was all giggling up in his face because he mad at Cyrus.
James is a hoe.
James, I don't like.
Just like Quinn. James is a hoe. Quinn is a hoe.
Yeah, Quinn is definitely a hoe, and her whole tactics is what got her in Wonderland. Okay? Because if she stopped being so thirsty...
Treacherous hoes.
Stop being so thirsty. And she is treacherous. If she wasn't so thirsty, looking for a pat on her back, okay? And mad because Huck wasn't giving her what she wanted. And if she focused on being a gladiator, she wouldn't be getting that welcome package to Wonderland.
Welcome package.
Okay?
Gift package.
She up here in Wonderland, okay? But let's talk about when Fitz opened up that package that his... security dude brought to him, and when he saw that picture of
he said, "This is her father."
Flabbergasted.
Her father.
Fitz was flabbergasted.
Stranger.
Flabbergasted.
Stranger danger.
Bewildered.
Befuddled.
All of that. He was done. But what do you think Fitz is going to take from that?
First of all, he's going to get his feelings and he's going to be like, why are you coming at me like that? You know that your father is this. And then he's not even going to let her explain like, no, I just found out. Or I didn't know all this time. He's going to be a jerk about it.
He's going to trip about that. He's going to be caught up in his Drake feelings. And he's going to be like, how could you? And
what I want to know is, how did I guess Rowan, he knew. But I was going to say, how did Charlie know to go to that security guard to kill him though? Did Jake give him the information?
Who knows?
Because Jake is on the team now. He's on the
you see how Jake is all up in Pope and Associates. He all up in the Gladiators business.
Or did they already have that information?
They're sharing everything with Jake, and I personally feel like there's gonna be some twist that happens later. Just like when they showed us that Mama Pope is Omar. Child, why they got Mama Pope up in that cage like that?
Why does Rowan have Mama Pope in that cage like that?
But when he's looking at her, he has this sadness in his eyes, though.
Yeah. But
so maybe she was involved in some espionage or something.
Because they said that there was a dirty bomb on the plane before Jerry.
Maybe she was involved in espionage or something.
Before Jerry attacked Mellie, he was like, there was a dirty bomb on the plane, and that's why Fitz had to shoot it down. That's why they ordered
exactly,
it down.
And that would also explain why.
And he was saying that, he said that all of these people were going to die 25 minutes later anyway.
Check this out. But that also explains why, remember what we said, when she was saying goodbye to Olivia, it sounded like a goodbye, forever goodbye, 1. 2, it also explains why in the flashbacks, Papa Pope was crying. He was devastated. You understand? But it could be not because the plane crashed, but because he had to lie to his daughter, and he knew that his wife had done treason against the government.
You think she's a suicide bomber?
She probably was involved in some espionage and treasonous acts against the United States government. And that's why she's in the cage. Because Papa Pope has to do that.
Yeah.
He can't show her favoritism.
No.
Yeah. That's what it probably is. Y'all comment below, tell me what y'all think. Because I was like, why would he have his wife up in that cage unless he has to? Papa Pope ain't going to do nothing like that. First, you understand what I'm saying? Think about it. He's letting Huck walk around, Jake walk around. He ain't got to do that. He could very easily get them put in a hole.
Yeah. Dang.
Think about it. Wow. But Papa Pope, y'all know how I feel about Papa Pope. That's my dude. I believe in the end, it's going to be shown that Papa Pope had no choice but to do all the things that he had to do. And Olivia is going to probably fall in line with Papa Pope. If she don't, she weak. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Let's talk about Fitz's father. The fact that he told Mellie all of that stuff.
Like that. He was like, the such and such.
But that was a tactic of his. He was trying to make her look at Fitz and see Fitz in a bad light. That shines a light on his hate for his son. He's a hater.
Does.
Why would he tell Mellie about Fitz shooting down that plane, especially if it's secured information? She doesn't have the clearance for that information, and he gave that to her. You understand? Because in his alcoholic state, the hate was shining even brighter. And he was like, yeah, you need to know he ain't ish. He doesn't deserve to be governor. Remember when he said he won't win?
Yeah, he
because
said he's got too many feelings.
He's too sensitive. That's why he'll never win. And then he commenced to rape his son's wife because he wanted her.
His daughter-in-law.
Disgusting. Yo, shout out to Mellie, man. It's crazy out there. We definitely gonna make sure we say that child's name right all the time from this point on. But did you hear when he called her Mel's? It was so cute. And the fact that when she was pregnant, that she's pregnant. What if that baby is...
Dang. And they named him Fitzgerald. That's Fitzgerald the 4th.
This episode was like, it was just...
It's too much.
It was just too much. It was too much. But I guess that's it about Scandal. Lord Jesus.
I think that's it. It was too much.
It was too much. I know y'all gonna be leaving y'all comments. We gonna do our status report very soon.
I want to know though, why doesn't Huck know about what Quinn is doing? Or maybe he does and he just doesn't care.
I think Huck knew that she was about to be busy. I think Huck probably knew what was about to happen to her. And that's why he was disassociating herself. And because she was disassociated himself because she wasn't listening to him. He told her stop. She didn't listen. And now she's in Wonderland. Well, and you know what? She deserves it.
Love it.
Hold up. But did y'all see how Abby hugged Olivia?
Yeah, Olivia, yeah. She was like, I'm going to hug you now. Yeah.
Olivia froze. I'm one of those people too. I don't like no damn hugs. Don't touch me. But she was like, but she needed that hug. Did y'all see Olivia close her eyes?
Yeah, she told me.
Olivia always breathing. I would have rather Harrison gave her the hug though, but
we've already seen her relationship with Harrison. We haven't really seen her friendship with Abby. Like, oh, we're friends.
I guess. I'm just glad they're not showing no friendship with Quinn's treacherous ass. Bye, Quinn. Anyway, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO. Y'all subscribe. Deuces.